Social media connects people around the world.
But studies find there can be negative effects on your kids, including anxiety and depression. There's also the risk of cyberbullying and financial sextortion. Safety advocates stress more needs to be done to warn children about online dangers.
Reporter Peter Zampa is in upstate New York with a mother who's using her grief to help educate others.
Mary Rohde welcomes us into her home. She shows us pictures of her son Riley, taking us down memory lane.
People thought he was funny, he was a good athlete, he was happy.
One day in March of 2021, everything changed.
They send him a chest picture, asking him to return a genital picture. So he does, and immediately they begin extorting him for $3,500. He says, I don't have that much money. He says, leave me alone, I'll kill myself, and they don't stop. Then he shot himself in his bedroom at his dad's house and was found by his 10-year-old sister.
Anonymous extortionists pretending to be a young girl threatened Riley, and the 15-year-old saw no way out. After losing her son, Mary made it her mission to crack down on social media dangers. She's pushing for bipartisan legislation, like the Kids Online Safety Act. It calls for social media safeguards for minors, transparency, and research on just how these platforms impact kids. But it's currently stalled in Congress. Mary also supports Surgeon General Vivek Murthy's recent call for warning labels on the platforms.
It really is to alert the public that there is a danger to their health in using the product.
Dr. Catherine Keyes is an epidemiologist at Columbia University. She says strongly worded, concise warning labels can be effective, but it's unclear just how that would look in practice. The research on social media impact is still evolving.
There's no okay, if you're consuming over X amount of hours, now you're at risk for poor mental health.
Regulating social media platforms is proving to be a difficult needle to thread.
But bringing public health, government, and tech leaders together could prove essential in preventing future tragedies.
I guess I'll always remember him as a 15-year-old. It's so unfair to have to only remember him.
The warning labels would be similar to those mandatory on cigarette boxes, but critics argue it puts First Amendment rights in jeopardy.
Meanwhile, Meta said in a statement, unlike tobacco, social media has benefits for young people, pointing to a 2023 Surgeon General's report that social media helps adolescents feel more connected and offers them a support system. Meta also says it supports legislation that would require parental approval for teens under 16 to download apps. And a reminder, if you or a loved one is in distress or has thoughts of suicide, there is a free 24/7 confidential hotline. Just call or text 988.